she came to the sun of an Egyptian resort to somehow try and mend her broken Brexit deal. Also here are most EU leaders for a summit with Arab countries, so she brought with her Britain's EU ambassador Tim Barrow and her Brexit negotiator Ollie Robbins. And because the talks continue with the EU on how to make her deal palatable to her MPs, she said,
"We won't be bringing a meaningful vote back this week, but that will happen by the 12th of March. And we still have it within our grasp to leave the European Union with a deal on the 29th of March, and that's what I'm going to be working at."
But growing numbers of MPs disagree and think the odds are now too high of Britain leaving the EU on the 29th of March without a deal, which they say would damage our prosperity and security.
The Prime Minister's continual drift and continual putting back the votes means that no deal is now much more likely. That's why we're going to put forward this week a sensible proposal to make sure there's a safeguard in place to prevent no deal if we can't get a deal through.
In talks with the EU's President, Donald Tusk, she isn't asking to delay Brexit if she can't get a deal, or at least not yet. So this ministerial trio, Amber Rudd, David Gauke and Greg Clark, are threatening to quit if she won't allow them to vote for a delay. Are they right?
What we really need is unity. Now, I recognise that Amber and Greg and David have genuine concerns about a no-deal outcome. So do I. And I think that the most important thing that we can do to ensure that we prevent that is to get behind the Prime Minister's efforts to secure a good deal.
The whole country has been divided over Brexit.
As for Labour, well, it seems late in the day to be coming round to the idea that as and when the Prime Minister has a deal, it should be put to all of us, again, in a referendum.
We are perilously close to even more peers, MPs and members splitting. That's why our members expect us to unify. One way we can do that is by honouring the decision we made at our conference on Brexit.
The traditional EU family photo, this time with Arab governments. If Theresa May's right and we are leaving on the 29th of March, it may be one of her last, or perhaps not.